applies. I lock the bed here and I pull the privacy curtain. I come down here. Can I have your name? It is Chip. I check it is Chip. I am here to change your bed. Now a good time? He says it is. Raise the bed up to a proper working height. Head of the bed is going to go to a flat position. Changing the bed linens here, Chip. Ideally, if he was able to, we certainly would have him get out of the bed because it would make this go a lot easier. As you see, I've kind of halfway folded this way. I would like to have this folded. You guys should learn how to do this because you can't be dropping this on the floor. I take this, go directly down the middle, and then I take this, I flip this across. Okay, looked pretty easy. Chip, hold those underneath there. Hold on to those or tuck them behind his shoulders. I take the linens down to the bottom of the bed. I'm going to take these, kind of roll these inwards. Check for personal items and stuff like that. Put those into the soiled linens. Chip, I am going to be turning you to your side. So I'm going to start stripping the bed linens below you. I'm going to turn you to your side into a sideline position and get started there. Move him over in 3 sections. Move him over here. Move him over here. Move him over here. Take this leg, cross it here. Take both of his arms, cross those across the chest. Side rail up. I'm going to move him this way, but maybe not quite as far as I normally move him when I'm turning him away, because when I turn him this way, I need to have at least 50% of the bed that I have access to. Chip, on the count of 3, using proper body mechanics, I'm turning you away. If you can grab onto the side rail, 1, 2, 3, and I turn him away. Getting position, we can, just like with lateral positioning, we can move his arm forward, and that will help hold him. Chip, what you got pulled up there? That will help hold him in place. Okay, how you doing there, Chip? I'm going to slide the pillow forward so I have a little bit more room over here. Make sure he's comfortable. He's going to be there for a little while. Keeping him covered up, and now I can start to roll the bottom linens inwards. Take this incontinence pad, roll that. I'm rolling it inwards, as you can see. Now the bottom side of this would be considered clean. All the dirty is being rolled inwards. I'm going to take this, which is his draw sheet. Take this, rolling this tightly inwards. Take that, put that, roll that underneath of the incontinence pad that I just rolled inwards. Take the bottom fitted sheet, roll this inwards tightly underneath all of those others. Sliding all this stuff really as far as I can get this, because I need at least, I really want half the bed to where I'm going to be able to put now clean linens on. Okay, I've got done as much as I can do with the dirties. At this point I need to take my gloves off. It's probably our start item, critical item. Gloves off, sanitize our hands, put new gloves back on because I want to touch clean linens, right? And I can't touch clean linens with dirty gloves. Ideally, I didn't even really look at this stuff. Ideally, you'd have this kind of set up to where you want it. We've got 2 ends, of course. This should be the narrow end. I'm going to take this, put this up here, put that there. You could tell your tester too. You could kind of sanitize the actual mattress. And sometimes, if the care plan calls for it, you can put a like a mattress pad cover over it as well. So she may ask you about that. Okay, I'm taking this, I'm taking this, putting it all the way under all those dirties. It's not touching the dirties, it's underneath of there. All those crossed. Okay, that's there. I'm still clean with my gloves. Take this. see what color it is? It's Chad's laundry skills. Take this, put this in the middle of the bed, okay? Then I know it's gonna be perfectly accurate on the other side. I grab, of course, one of these, leaving the other there. Take this, roll this tightly inwards, underneath those dirties. I'm gonna be able to access that when I turn him back. Take this, tuck this in all along the side here. That's in place. Draw sheet is in place. Grab our incontinence pad. Take that, place that in here. I've never had so much problems with that. Okay, take this. This can be rolled inwards as well. It really doesn't make much difference which way you roll. Rolling that, getting that in there, just like that, okay? And I'm lined up on the edge here. I've got that all there. And that's as much as I can put underneath of him. The rest of this is gonna be top linens, okay? If I had this on a overbed table with wheels on it, right? I can wheel this around to the other side, right? I'll wheel this around to this other side where I'm gonna have access to that. Now I'm on this side. Chip, I've got all the clean linens underneath of you. I am going to push you back on your back, then I'm gonna have to turn you to the other side. Sound okay? He says that's fine. I'm gonna have to pull this up slightly, just temporarily exposing him as I turn him back. Okay, now I'm going to need to move him closer to me a ways and then having to turn him again. Move him over, move the middle section over, and move the lower section over, okay? Then I'm going to be turning him that direction. I, of course, have to put this leg over, both arms across the chest, turning patient away. Chip, on the count of 3, I'm going to turn you away. I put the side rail up over there. This one's down. 1, 2, 3, and I turn him away. He is positioned on the side. Now I have access to all of my dirty linens over here. This would be the first one, and I can look for any personal items in here. Roll this inwards. Soiled linens. Draw sheet. Take this, untuck here. Roll this inwards, looking for any personal items. Soiled. This. Take this. This is as fitted. Sheet the dirties. Take this, roll this inwards, checking personal items. Remove our very last piece of dirty linens. Take this, throw that in there. This could be placed on a barrier. Now I'm going to be dealing with clean linens. Obviously I need to. Gloves off. Sanitize my hands. New ones back on. I'm going to go ahead and take this, pull this across, come down here, put this on. The next thing I probably want to do is, take this off here. Pillowcase. Pillowcase over here, new pillowcase. I'm going to take this, I'm going to grab this in the middle. I'm going to take this, I'm going to pull this up over my arm, just like this. I'm going to take this. If we had a tag, I'd put that on the inside. I'm going to grab this right in the middle. If there's a tag, we'd put it on that side. I'm going to take this, I'll pull this over. Ooh, nice. Take this, if we have a door, we're going to place the open end away from the door. So I place it this way, lift Chip's head up. There's your pillow back. Nice clean pillowcase. And now I start to pull across. Clean linens. And as you can see, if you saw on the other side, this is the exact same length that I had on the other side. And I knew it would be because I had it folded in half and I put it directly in the middle of the bed. Boom. Boom. And Chip is ready to come back. Chip, I'm going to turn you back. Get him back here. position you back in the middle of the bed here. Reposition as needed. Your hands are just constantly in the way. Move him over. Move over. Move over. He's centered back into the middle of the bed. All the linens are in outstanding shape below him. They're wrinkle-free, they're dry, and they are clean. I did not look at this sheet before, but yeah, this is there again, ideally you would do this just the way I did the bath blanket. Where you know when you put this on that it's folded correctly. You can I think I've got it the wrong way. Yep. That's why, yeah. Ideally do that the other way. Or you end up doing it like this. That's still fine though. Take this, we've got excess here. I'll pull this down. We'll have plenty to tuck in now. Okay, I think we're in pretty good shape there. At this point, if we want, we can remove the bath blanket. Chip could hold on to this. We can take the bath blanket, move this down. Bath blanket is considered clean. Discard of that. So the only thing we have remaining is put his blanket on him. Like I said, ideally folded. Line that up somewhere with his chin. Take these down here. Like I said, if you had these folded and unfolded correctly, we wouldn't have to guess like I am. We'll assume we're in pretty good shape here. I'm going to take this, if we're able to, and move the mattress up to the head of the bed. Take this, we're going to tuck along the bottom here, just along the bottom, tucking the top sheet and the blanket all across the bottom. Okay, now over here we're going to take this and we're going to do our mitered corners. We're going to take this, pull this up about like this into a. Now we're going to take this, hold this up here. We take this and tuck this in tightly, about a foot, 16 inches, and bam, beautiful. Do the same thing over here. Take this, grab your blanket and your top sheet. Get your triangle. All done there. Gloves should still be clean, but we could take them off. Gloves off, sanitize. Probably put new gloves on. We're gonna have to take our laundry with us. Chip, that was fun. Lower it back to its lowest position. Out of the bed adjusted. Mitered corners are very outstanding, aren't they? Yes. Call light back to him. Gather up soiled linens here. Lock this, open this. Come out here, put away the soiled linens where they're supposed to go. Gloves off, wash hands, out the door, report and record.